My career started at Ontario-Montclair School District in 2011. I was hired as a system support technician, which in that role and capacity I was in for about a year and a half before I then transitioned to or moved to network technician. And I was in that role capacity for an additional 2 years, a year and a half actually. After that, I then moved up to management as a network administrator, and in that capacity, I served for about 10 years. And now I'm serving as a director of information services. I grew up, English was not my first language, even though I was hearing it every day in school. And so it definitely, I was not the academic model student. That's for sure. People say, he's gonna have some challenges going through school, but it just, what I realize now is just needed that extra help, needed that extra attention. Sometimes I wouldn't get things right away. I learned that I was more of a visual person than just reading, but over time, it's just a constant practicing and trying, it just eventually became more natural to me. And then I always joke around at some point in high school, it's like a light switch went off and just things made sense to me. Math and everything else it came to me easier. It came naturally to me at that point. You know, my parents, they came here with nothing, and they met here. I got to see how they were always working hard and helping others, pushing forward. And if they can do that, then to provide me a better life, then I need to, don't waste that. Make it count for something. And so that pushes me to keep doing better and better. But at the same time, I also saw them help a lot of people throughout the way, and I like to pay it forward that way. And it also teaches us something in that process. When you're helping others, even no matter what part of life you're in, just helping others is probably the right thing to do, and it makes a community. Being a student here, I know that feeling of being in the classrooms, walking in these hallways, having to use tech as well here. As a student, I know that side of the classroom where I was excited that we were gonna have our laptops in class. We were bringing them in carts. So seeing that, I know that feeling and experience that I had, that I want to make sure we deliver that as well to our students in a safe way. And you just take a pride and joy in doing that, because it's more personable, that this is your home. As far as, here in the community, if there's any, I do a lot of events through my church, and so any events as far as helping the community, or I do help in some that I don't really like to tell people. I do work in the orphanages through my church, and it's just something that we help other people that are in need is very refreshing, and gives you a perspective how to look at life and do things better, and not be wasteful about it. We go down and assist in whether it be classroom environment, teaching them arts and crafts, just being there for somebody for them to see or talk to or hear them out, let them know that even though they don't have a mom or dad, there's people that still care for them, and they can still, push forward for a better quality of life. Those are more the bigger impacts in that, and you doing that, it just, like you say, it recharges you and gives you a different purpose in life. And when you come back and you work here in this, if you're like at OMSD, you can't help but to think, you're doing it for not just yourself, but for other people, more than just a paycheck. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. And it doesn't mean you have to have everything in life, because I've seen some people with a lot less that have made a tremendous life by giving their time, resources, friendship to other people. And then, so that's something that or when I heard it for the first time, it stood with me. I'm like, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do and focus on. For me as a person, excellence is just doing something to the best of your ability without taking any shortcuts. Do the best you can and always learn from what you're doing and to improve the process. Just, you know, excellence is just demonstrating through leadership and your exampleship. Always keep that mindset of wanting to grow and do better. You're always going to be self-improving yourself. When you stop doing that, you're not growing no more, you're not excellent at that point.